Once hailed as the fresh face of the monarchy, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle now live thousands of miles from Buckingham Palace, far removed from royal duties. But one thing has not changed. They're still the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and while they no longer use the style of His and Her Royal Highness, they still legally retain those styles. So why haven't King Charles III or Prince William stepped in to strip those titles? Why are they still officially part of the royal structure despite stepping away? To begin with, what titles do Prince Harry and Meghan have? Prince Harry holds several titles. Obviously Prince, by birth as the son of then Prince Charles, Duke of Sussex, granted on his wedding day by Queen Elizabeth II, and subsidiary titles, Earl of Dumbarton and Baron Kilkeel. Meghan Markle, by marriage, holds the feminine equivalents. While they have stepped back from their senior royal roles, they have not been formally stripped of any of these titles, so legally nothing has been taken away. They also still retain the right to be called HRH, His or Her Royal Highness, though they agreed not to use those styles in practice after 2020. What does the HRH status give in general? The style HRH is more than just a formality. It symbolizes being an active, senior working royal. It grants a sense of closeness to the throne and historically comes with expectations of duty. In 2020, the palace announced that Harry and Meghan would no longer use the HRH style, but, and this is key, they were not officially stripped of it, just requested not to use it. Why not? Because stripping the HRH would set a precedent that the monarchy may not be ready to face, especially considering that Prince Andrew, despite stepping back in disgrace, also retains HRH status but does not use it. It's a quiet compromise. Don't use the title, but we won't formally remove it either. And if the status of HRH can be revoked by decree of the king, the title of Duke of Sussex is a peerage, part of the UK's noble hierarchy. Peerages are granted by the monarch but fall under British law. To remove one is not a simple royal decree. It requires an act of parliament. This process is called a Bill of Attainder, and it hasn't been used for centuries. Even in modern times, removing a peerage would demand legal justification, political support, and would open the monarchy to controversial public debate. In other words, it's a legal and PR nightmare. Even Queen Elizabeth II did not remove Prince Andrew's dukedom, despite enormous public pressure. Removing Harry and Meghan's titles would bring massive political attention, and might even be seen as petty or vindictive, especially considering their global popularity. There's also the optics of the decision. Stripping Harry and Meghan of their titles might please certain critics in the UK, but it could also create international backlash, especially in the US, where the couple enjoys a large support base. It could appear like retaliation for speaking out, reinforcing the image of the monarchy as rigid, punitive, and outdated. Additionally, Prince Harry is still the king's son and Prince William's brother. Removing his titles would send a powerful and possibly irreversible message about royal family unity. And let's not forget, the monarchy is walking a tightrope between tradition and modernity. Every decision is not just a family matter, it's a political and constitutional chess move. So what's next? Could Harry and Meghan voluntarily give up their titles? Technically, yes, but they've shown no signs of doing so. Could Parliament intervene? It's extremely unlikely unless there's a major scandal or political pressure. More realistically, the current arrangement, titles retained but not used in working royal life, is the compromise the monarchy prefers. It allows the crown to move forward without igniting a public war. So then why haven't their titles been stripped? Because it's not just about royal power, it's about law, optics, family, and the very image of the British monarchy. Harry and Meghan may have stepped away from the palace, but the ties that bind them to the crown, at least by title, remain. And in a monarchy built on symbolism, those ties still matter more than you think. What do you think? Should King Charles or Parliament step in to change this, or is the current compromise the best path forward? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more royal deep dives.